Did you ever have an horrifically terrible day? Everything you could possibly imagine has gone wrong, and you're sitting there and you're asking yourself, what happened? Why did all this happen? What did I do to deserve this? You'd be surprised, but this may have been actually a really good experiment. So on this show, I talk about always designing the ideal day, right? That's kind of almost one of the, that's the name of the program, right? The Day by Design. My theory and some of my proof from my success and my students and my success in my own life has been, instead of trying to create a million different types of habits, we create this ideal perfect day. And someone recently said to me, hey, did you ever think of, just as an experiment, creating the worst possible day? I said, no, I didn't. But then I started really thinking about, that actually may be a really good exercise, to design the worst possible day. Really thinking about the worst possible day. Maybe not a life-altering day, but the worst possible day. You getting stuck in traffic, and then once you start moving, you have a blowout, your tire pops, and of course then you're late to work, and then you realize you didn't get that promotion, and you spill coffee on yourself, and you come home, and your kid comes home with sick from school, so now you're gonna get sick. You burn the dinner, you don't get anything accomplished that you wanted to, and sure enough, they don't have your favorite Ben & Jerry's in the supermarket. For me, it's Chubby Hubby. I know if I keep eating Chubby Hubby, I'll probably become it. But I think it's a really good exercise to actually work through. And literally, you can take a piece of paper and write down the worst possible day. So go through your everyday type of routines and think of, what would it look like if nothing worked? So if you have a morning routine, and this morning routine has been designed to give you clarity for your day, and it gives you a chance to work on yourself before you start your day, but everything just went to crap. So why do we do this? What is the point of this exercise? Well, there's a couple things. One, we can take a look at this worst possible day and see all of the loopholes that might happen. So for instance, if I am looking at this day and I say, okay, I've been interrupted, my meditation got cut short, and that's not necessarily ideal because my spouse needed something. And I realized, I went upstairs and I realized that what she needed was for me to kill a spider. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? What are you? So now I can look at that one simple scenario, and I can look at it from two ways. I can say, one, what do I need to do to be able to explain to my wife that this is a really important time for me? I need these 10 minutes just to get a quick little meditation session in. And if I keep getting interrupted, I can't. This is really important to me. It's a priority, so we need to figure out a way. And okay, so if you see a spider again, leave it, close the door to the room, and let me know when I'm done or when I come up or whatever it is, and then I'd be gladly able to kill it for you. Now, your spouse may not be okay with that in this certain situation. Maybe they would learn to say, you know what, I'd rather I just kill it. I'm going to just muster up the strength. And you can see that this is coming from a very personal place. But it has been done many times where I realized, wow, my wife Ashley comes down, she's like, you'll be so proud of me. I killed the spider. And I'm like, I am super proud of you. You can have that type of tactical conversation with them, or you can just eat it. And you can use your disruption as a way to practice gratitude. For this specific example of me killing the spider and interrupted by my meditation, which, by the way, my wife knows that this is like a really important time in the morning. She almost never interrupts me. But the few times that I have been interrupted, which is totally fine, I use it. I'm never upset because I use it as a simple way to be grateful that I have her in my life. Everything I do, all of this, the ritual design, everything, speaking to kids, all this stuff, it means nothing without the two women in my life, right? My daughter and my wife. Like, that's amazing. And sometimes we are stuck in our day-to-day where we kind of forget those things. But when you're interrupted, don't use it as something to annoy you. Use it as leverage to practice gratitude, because once you are grateful for something or for everything, everything becomes so much easier. So of course, this is just one little piece of this worst possible day exercise, but you can literally go through and look and be proactive to try to avoid some of these loopholes. Again, if your tire has a blowout, you may say to yourself, maybe in my Keystone routine once a week, I should check my tires. Possibly. Oh, so I'm late for work in my worst day exercise? Maybe in my morning routine, I should wake up 15 minutes earlier to give myself some more time. And you can go through this process throughout the entire day to not only, again, be proactive, but look for all the grateful things you have in your life, all the things that you are able to do every single day that we take advantage of. So while today is a short and sweet little episode, I think it's super powerful, and I would love to hear your process with this and see if this has helped you. So please design your worst day possible. Take a piece of paper, just write it all out, all the terrible things that could happen, and tell me what you got from that. Tell me if that you're feeling a lot more grateful for your life, and you're finding different ways to be proactive to actually execute your ideal day. So tell me in the comments below. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And if you like the idea of designing your ideal day as well as your worst day, you might want to take a look at this video over here.